selling directly to your fans is the quickest way to provide value and grow your income. What products and services make the most sense to go after first? I wanted to share a lot of the ways that I've grown my income so you can find out what's going to work for you. Hey there, I'm Jason Logston from Makin Bacon. We're all about helping you serve your fans, grow your income, and get the most out of your blog. Today we're talking about products and services, which is my favorite way to make money and provide value to my fans. I want to give you a lot of the things that I've done over the last decade so you can find out what's really going to resonate with you and what you think your readers will respond to. The first category is cookbooks and recipe books. This is something that a lot of food bloggers really look at when they first get started trying to think of products and services. And that's because cookbooks and recipe books really fall right in line with what we often do as food bloggers. These can take many different forms, from a short 4 or 5 page PDF that might be free to download from your website, up through a 300-page full-color printed cookbook, pretty much anything in between. And they're all a great way to expand your brand and grow your revenue. The next category is physical products. These can take a lot of different forms. One of my favorite is branded merchandise. How many people do you know that go to a rock show and they come back with an awesome shirt highlighting the band? But why should rock stars get all the amazing swag? Be your own rock star. It's ridiculously easy to put your logo and branding on a shirt or a bag or other swag. You can even put your branding on kitchen equipment like wooden spatulas, cutting boards, or even sous vide machines and pressure cookers if you want to get really crazy about it. A lot of people don't realize that it's also really easy to put your logo and branding on spice mixtures. There's a lot of companies out there that have 10 or 20 different mixtures that you can look at, find which one works for you, and then put your logo and branding on it and sell it to your fans. Another form of kitchen tool that we really like is what we call a cheat sheet or a ruler. It can take many different forms, but ours was this thing, which is a sous vide timing ruler. You basically hold it up next to the raw food and it tells you exactly how long you need to cook it, which is something new sous vide cooks need to do every single time they're cooking. The next category is cooking courses. This is one of my favorites because it's really in line with what we do as food bloggers. Cooking courses can take many different forms, but in my mind, they usually solve a discrete problem that your fan is having, like getting started with sous vide or how to bake pound cakes. It takes that problem that your fan's having, then it solves it for them over a certain amount of lessons. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can deliver these courses. Email is a really popular one. Another one is video courses, and there's companies built around delivering video to your fans. This last suggestion might get me booed, but you can also teach cooking classes in person. I know we're food bloggers and we live on the internet, but it is possible to get out there in the real world and talk to real people. It's a great way to meet some people in your community that have a shared interest to what you like to do. Another great product that most food bloggers don't have is smartphone apps. Which is a shame because almost all of us have one of these things in our pocket at all times with a bunch of apps on it, but we don't come out with our own. It's definitely something worth looking into if you're trying to differentiate yourself from all the other food bloggers out there. Finally, have you ever thought about simply asking your biggest fans for money? The concept of patronage goes back thousands of years, when the elites in a society used to help subsidize the work of the artists. Now that there's a lot more small bloggers and small artists trying to make a living, the patronage model has really come back. So that's a ton of different ways that you can grow your income by directly serving your fans. Hopefully 2 or 3 of them jumped out as things you'd like to explore more. And if now you want to get into the details about how you can really implement a few of these, you should check out my free PDF. It goes into the nitty-gritty details about everything we've just talked about, so you'll be successful growing your income, serving your fans, and getting the most out of your blog.